Hey everyone, it's Angela at Angela's Southern Comfort Dishes and Seasonings. Okay, so today's Southern Comfort dish I bring to you is my homemade macaroni and cheese from scratch. Okay, I'm going to bring you over here and show you what we're doing. Today we're not cooking at the stove, honey. Mama done went out and brought her a little hot plate so we can start maneuvering around as much as we can, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and show you all what we're doing for the one time. Let's get straight to the part. All right, so that's our little cooking game we got going on, honey. And let me bring this back one time, okay? All right, that's what Mama needs for the one time. All right, so what we have here is a cup of whole milk, all right? I have 3 large eggs, all right? Now, I use sea salt in my water. You always want to make sure to salt the water when you're boiling your noodles. So now that we got that out the way, I have 2 16-ounce boxes of macaroni. Okay, you can use Elbow, you can use whatever brand you choose to use. It's optional. It's optional to you which brand you choose to use. You can use the Elbow macaroni, you can choose Barilla, you can choose whatever brand you want to use. Okay, it's optional. All right, so there's my second box. I always tell you to keep a box of keep a bag for your trash around you. Okay, so now Mama just gonna go ahead and stir this up and let these get to cooking. All right, so we want to make sure we get those. Let me leave this right here for a minute. Let me get a little bowl for my spoons. All right, nice and hot out the dishwasher. All right, so stir this up a little bit more, and I got these cooking on high because I'm using a 7-quart pan, so I want to make sure I have enough room. All right, so next we have our 3 large eggs. We have some ground black pepper here. All right. Now the reason why I have some non-stick spray is because we're going to be using our baking dish, so we want to spray the sides in the middle. Okay, I have some Velveeta cheese I cut up into the blocks. All right, so we're going to be using our Velveeta cheese. You can get the Kraft cheese, you can get the Velveeta cheese, whatever cheese floats your boat. That's the Velveeta cheese, honey. In the big block, I just cut it up in blocks. Okay, we're going to use 1 stick of butter. Okay, we'll see, I might use 2, but right now we're gonna go with the 1 stick. Okay, all right, okay. Also, I have a can of evaporated milk. You're gonna need a can of evaporated milk. All right, I have some sour cream. All right, I'm also going to use about a tablespoon of mustard. I'll get to that point when we get there. Okay, I have some sharp cheddar cheese. I have some Colby Jack. I have Mexican style blend. I have marbled cheddar. And I also have mild cheddar. Okay? You get whatever's on sale, whatever brand. It's optional. Now, for those of you who drink almond milk and you don't do whole milk, it's optional which milk you choose to use. I personally never used almond milk. I'm a whole milk person, okay? That's what my grandmother, my mother, my aunts have all used. Whole milk as well as evaporated milk. Now, I do have a loved one who uses almond milk who drinks it, as well as there's another brand of milk that they drink as well. And I have a friend who also drinks silk milk, almond milk, and they say their macaroni and cheese is just fine. Me personally, I'm just letting you all know this optional as to what milk you use. It's your discretion. In other words, I don't want to tell you anything wrong, but as far as my dish goes, I use 1 can of evaporated milk. I use 1 cup of whole milk, and if I need anything else, I'll pour some half and half. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let our macaroni and noodles boil for about 6 or 7 minutes. We don't want to cook the noodles until they're fully done. No. You want to cook your noodles for 6 or 7 minutes until they're al dente, okay? So what we're going to do right here is I'm going to pause and I'll come back when my noodles are done. Okay, everyone, so my macaroni noodles are done. I boiled them for a total of 6 minutes. You don't want them to get completely done. You just want them to be just right, al dente, okay? So they're going to finish cooking in the oven, of course, when you make your macaroni and cheese, okay? So now that we've drained our macaroni noodles in our colander and put it back in our pan, the hot plate is completely off. Okay, it's just like if you're cooking on the stove, it's completely turned off. Okay, what we're going to do at this time, I want to add my butter. Okay, so I'm going to add a stick of butter. Okay, always keep a bag near you for your trash, and you can discard your trash later on. Okay, so we're gonna put, now remember I have 2 boxes. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 sticks in here because I have a lot of macaroni noodles that I gotta make a lot of macaroni and cheese. Okay, all right, keep a little trash can. So we want to go ahead and we want to season this. Now I'm gonna tell you, I don't put salt in my macaroni and cheese because cheese has salt in it, and you have to be careful for those loved ones who, you know, have congestive heart failure or any type of hypertension. Okay, so you have to be careful with that. Now I don't use regular salt when I cook. I use sea salt. Okay, I found that much healthier for my family and I, and that's what we use. Okay, all right. So now that we have our 2 sticks of butter in here, and we just go ahead and we just mix our macaroni noodles up. All right, just like so. All right, very well. Next, I will add me some ground black pepper to my macaroni noodles. And then I'm going to step back, honey, because last time I did this, I was sneezing all over the place, honey. You know that black pepper get down in that throat, sister. Yes, Lord, honey. So Mama had to step back this time. So we're just going to stir our macaroni noodles. Get that black pepper mixed all up in there. Okay, you just want to season your food. You can't be afraid to season your food. You have to season it, or your food, will be bland. You don't want that, okay? All right, I'm going to add just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, okay? All right, that should be enough. Get that little bit off top. All right. All right. That's seasoned just right. All right, perfect. All right, now that we did that, honey, seemed like the black pepper don't like me, honey. It's trying to mess with me for the one time. All right, now while that's hot, remember I told you that I had some Velveeta cheese, and it comes in a big old block in the store. And I just cut it up, honey. So listen, while our macaroni noodles are hot, yes, Mama's gonna go ahead and add some of her Velveeta cheese. See? Cut that bad baby on up in there just like that for the one time, honey. Want to do it while they're nice and hot. Just cut them on up in little cubes. Just get it all whipped up in there just like that. Yes, Lord. You want to do it while everything's nice and hot. It's always better to mix when everything's hot. Go ahead and put it together. All right. This is perfect, and I can start to see the cheese melt, and that's perfect. That's what you want. Make sure you stir from the bottom, because you want to make sure you get everything well incorporated, okay? Oh yeah, it's starting to melt. Because these noodles are nice and hot, honey. All right, so I'm going to move this out the way. Pour this over some. All right, so listen, Mama got some half and half, okay? I'm going to set this to the side. I have my 1 can of evaporated milk, honey, and this is a 12 full ounce can. All ingredients will be at the bottom of the video, okay? All right, I got my clean spoon over here. I got my 1 cup of whole milk. Again, it's your discretion as to what milk you use, but now the way I was raised, my mom, my grandmothers, and my aunts, they always, always, always use evaporated milk, whole milk. It's to your discretion what type of milk you would like to choose to use for your macaroni noodles. Give me one moment. What I'm going to do is bring over my bowl and my whisk, and this is what we're going to do. in my clean bowl with my whisk. Okay. Let me move this camera back some so that you can see exactly what I'm doing here. Let me tilt this camera down. Perfect. Okay. What I'm going to do here, and this is sour cream. Okay. This is 16 ounces. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this sour cream. All right. And we're going to put it over in here. Okay. You just use your whisk. If you don't have a whisk, use a fork. It doesn't matter. Whatever is convenient for you. Okay. Get my spoon to get the extra sour cream out, honey. You know me. I tell y'all to save $1, honey. If you spent your money on it, honey, don't throw all that extra in the trash. No, ma'am, and no, sir. Miss Angie don't told you, honey, get your money. You don't pay the money for it, I want all my money out of there. I'm about to throw nothing in the trash. If somebody asks you what you're doing, tell them, say, Cousin Angie told me. Get my money worth, honey. Don't throw all that extra little bit in the trash. That extra little bit can go in the meal. Amen? All right. All right. All right. Now that we have that all together, and this is just our sour cream, remember? We're going to take those 3 large eggs that we have, and we're going to put it on over in there with that, just like that. Put this in the sink to get ready for the dishwasher. Okay, and what we're going to do is just going to mix. We ain't even got to the good part. Okay. All right, got all that out there. Okay, put this over here for one time. All right, so here's what Mama gonna do, because we gotta get our cheese going, honey. I want to make sure that I stir this up real good one more time. Kiara, check that refrigerator and see if Mama got some more cheese over there, honey, please. Okay, my daughter's checking that. What we want to do is we want to keep it moving, all right? Excuse her, please. We're going to add some more cheese. Just keep it moving, and you can do the same thing, okay? Just add some more cheese. Okay. All right. So we'll just add this cheese here. All right. So, and we're going to do the same thing we did on the first layer, okay? Honey, this is going to be good. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to take this. Cheese is getting creamier, honey. Oh, where's that little spoon, that little bowl I just had? Oh, I put it over on the stove. Okay, give me one moment. Let Mama go in here. Get one more bag of cheese. Y'all give me one moment. I know I got another bag of cheese in here. Oh. Nope, I guess I didn't. Honey, Mama thought she had another bag of cheese in there. Honey, Mama don't. Give me one moment. Let Mama try to pull this other bag of cheese. Okay, so Mama got the cheese, honey. Got some more sharp cheddar cheese, honey. Yes, thank you for your patience. Okay, so what we're going to do now is Mama going to open up this mild cheddar cheese, okay? We're going to open up the mild. And the same thing we did on the first layer, we want to do on the second layer, okay? Let me get some scissors, honey, because they don't want to open. All right. You know, you pay good money for top quality things. You have to take care of them. All right. Mm-mm-mm. You've got it all. You've got it all. Now, when we get ready to put this in the oven, we are going to cover it for the first 15 minutes, okay? And the reason why we want to do that is because I want to let my cheese, Lord Jesus, I want to let my cheese melt for the first 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to have the foil on it while it's cooking. Now, my oven is set to 350, and I'm going to cook this for at least 35, 40 minutes. Each stove cooks differently, so I know everyone knows that. The trick is to put it in the oven with your foil lightly on it. I will show you exactly how I'm going to put my foil on it, okay? And then, like I said, in 15 minutes, I go in there and I take my foil off. I put the macaroni and cheese back in the oven, and I let it finish cooking, okay? All right. I got my bowl over there for my spoon on my stove, honey. All right. Okay. Now, remember that sour cream and the milk and the egg? I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing. We're going to make a little well right here in the middle of our macaroni and cheese. And Mama's going to show you what we're going to do for the one time, honey. First, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to pour that down in there, just like so. And the trick is to watch around the sides. Okay? That's what we want to do. So let me get my spoon back again because we want to make sure that it goes down in the middle just right, okay? You want it to distribute evenly around your macaroni and cheese while it's cooking, honey. That's what you want to do. Don't worry about that little hole. We're going to fill it back up in a minute, honey. When you start to see it coming along the side, then you know you're good to go. Just want it to get around the sides evenly. Honey, your stuff is getting together, honey. Okay, I can start seeing it come around the other side, which is a good thing, but you don't want it to, you don't want it to spill over in your oven. So you want to make sure you pull back these ends to let that milk distribute evenly around here. And you want to make sure you tilt the tip of your pan on the sides. Just tilt them up so it won't spill over. Okay, just tilt it up, like so. Just like that. Just tilt it up. Just like that. So you don't have anything spilling over. There you go. All right. I'm about to lose my spoon, honey. Excuse me. I want to make sure that milk is getting everywhere, honey. Get my paper towel so I'll wash my hands. This is going to be some darn good macaroni and cheese. Just pull it away from the sides, just pull it in. Let that milk distribute evenly around it. Trick is to make sure it's evenly around the sides as well as in the bottom. That's why we made that little well, okay? You see it's not evenly around there. Make sure we get it all in there. All right, perfect. That's what we want. All right. Make sure we got that little well in there. It's going in there. All right. Now we're just going to put our macaroni and cheese back together, honey. And guess what? We got a pan. I might get another pan to put under it, just in case I have a little bit of spilling over. All right. I'm not finished yet. Let me get my pan over here. Here, honey, let me get my daughter to bring me another pan. Let me get the other pan over here, the flat pan over there. All right, while my daughter's getting the other pan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish topping this off with the Mexican cheese, okay? And the reason why I'm switching it to another pan is to make sure, because I know here I'm going to have a little bit of spilling over. So I'm going to get my daughter to bring over another pan here. Perfect. Okay. Okay, my daughter's got another clean pan. Thank you, honey. Okay. All So Mama gonna try to switch this bad baby. In the meantime, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Let me finish putting it together, and then I'm gonna have the husband come switch it. This is what Mama used all the time. And what we're going to do is put a piece of foil over it, because when we put it in the oven, the trick is to put the foil on top of the cheese very lightly. And I'm going to show you just exactly how I'm going to do it. Okay? This is exactly what you want to do. You want to lay it over there flat and just lightly grip it around. You know, when you just lightly grip it around, and put that there for a second till I'm switching the pan. Let me show y'all what we're going to do. Give Mama a minute, honey. This is nice and cool. Yes, let me see. Put this back in here. Cheese. All right, so let Mama show y'all what she's gonna do. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna probably sit this whole pan over here. Ooh, child. Mama got it, baby. Jesus. Give me a minute. Don't think that's gonna fit. Give Mama a minute. Oh. Ugh. Don't worry, Mama ain't gonna drop the macaroni and cheese. If you know anything about Mama, she ain't about to play with y'all when it come down to the food, okay? All right. 1, 2. Woo! Honey. Woo! There we go. She did it. She did it. She did it. She did it. All right. So we got that out the way. Let me get my hands wiped off right quick. Honey, thank you for bearing with me. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that foil, and you're gonna lightly now, just lightly put it on there. You don't need it to be tight, just lightly fold it under. The trick is, like I said, to get that cheese to melt for the first 15 minutes, all right? The oven is on 350. Let this foil on there for 15 minutes tops. Remove the foil. Remove the foil. And then let the macaroni and cheese, once you remove the foil, push the macaroni and cheese back on in the oven without the foil on it and let it finish cooking for the next 35-40 minutes, okay? You'll know when it's done because when you go back in the oven in 30-35 minutes, you'll see that the macaroni and cheese is crispy golden brown around the sides. It's nicely bubbled. You'll see that cheese nicely toasted, lightly brown golden color on top, honey. And you stick you a sharp knife in there, a steak knife, honey, or fork that comes out clean and nice and thick, baby. We ready, honey. If the macaroni and cheese is still got some milky residue coming back through it, honey, then it's not just done yet, just right, okay? So mama gonna come back to y'all when it's all said and done, all right? Okay, everyone, so our homemade macaroni and cheese is completely done. Honey, it's out of the oven. Child, all I can tell y'all, this damn thing smells so damn good. And we know it's gonna taste good, honey. It's bubbling hot, honey. But listen, come on over here and let Cousin Angie show y'all for the one time, honey, what this homemade macaroni and cheese. I want to show y'all what it look like, honey. And then Cousin Angie gonna taste it for the one time for the children. Because I ain't playing with y'all. I told y'all I'm from Columbus, Georgia, honey. Georgia peach on deck. And I'm bringing you those Southern comfort dishes that you're sure to love, honey. You're growing up eating them. Mama cooked them for you, honey. Great auntie cooked them for you. You know she did, honey. And you know grandma was in the kitchen all the time, 7 days a week. And mama, honey, every time mama went grocery shopping, honey, she kept it rolling in the kitchen. Amen. All right, come on over here. Let me show you what we're working with. All right, honey. So let's get busy, honey, for the one time. Honey, this pan is hot. I ain't trying to burn myself for the one time. But let me let the children, honey. Listen, let me let the children see what this is working with, honey. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Can y'all get that picture? Child, ain't nobody playing with y'all for the one time. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. Honey, let me go ahead and get the picture for the children, honey. Hold on, y'all. Work with a sister for the one time. Hold on, sugar. Mama got to get this picture, honey, for the children so we can get this up on the camera, honey, for the children, honey. Hold on. Hold on, honey. Mama had to get the children picture. Hold on. Okay. And then, honey, mama got to turn around. Y'all work with mama for a minute, honey. This stuff is seriously piping hot, honey. Yes, Lord, honey. Okay, honey. Thank you for working with us, sister, honey. Hold on. Let mama plug these cameras back on up in here, honey. Cousin Angie had to do it for the one time for the children, honey. All right. So what we gonna do, you know what I like to do? So I got this sitting up here. Woo! Child, that is piping hot. Y'all see that, honey? That's piping hot, sugar. For the one time for the children. Come on, let mama show y'all what we're doing. Which way we want to go. Honey, we're going to start on this end, huh? I am not playing. I tried to wait 20 minutes and let it cool down for y'all. Y'all see that? Ooh, we ain't even playing. Got to be more daggone careful. Let me just come on over there and give y'all a taste for the one time, honey. Hold on. Let Cousin Angie come over there and hook y'all up, honey. It's piping hot. Can y'all see that? I'm not sure if you can get a good picture. Can you see it, honey? See all that good cheese? Honey, it's piping hot. It's piping hot, honey. Honey, it's piping hot. Mama trying to help the children, honey. Ooh. Honey, I don't know what y'all came to do. Cousin Angie came over here to tell y'all for the one damn time. This is what you want, honey. Oh my God. I don't have to say nothing else. I'll tell you what you're gonna do, honey. It's nice and moist, creamy. You can taste all the gooey cheese in it, honey. Child, if you want the grandma macaroni and cheese homemade like mom and grandma and them did it, baby, come on over to Cousin house, honey. I'm trying to teach y'all children something for the one time, okay? Stop calling them folks, telling them to deliver y'all some macaroni and cheese, honey. Cousin Angie got it for you. Tastes so good. And you don't need the salt. The cheese has salt in it. You don't need it, honey. What y'all waiting on? Y'all coming over to dinner? Listen, as I always say, love on each other, take care of each other. We all we have in this world, honey. Too much going on over here, honey, to be arguing with each other, amen. I love each and every one of y'all, whether I know you or not. And I want to say, from my family to yours, Merry Christmas and a very safe and happy New Year, and a very safe and Merry Christmas as well. Check on your neighbors, your loved ones, your friends, your church members, everybody, honey. Listen here. This the macaroni and cheese you want. Macaroni and cheese tastes so damn good. Your pastor gonna be doing the sermon on it, okay? All right. I don't play with God, but I'm just telling you what the pastor gonna be talking about. Cause the pastor coming over to your house for Christmas. You understand what I'm saying, honey? This the macaroni and cheese. Every time you want some macaroni and cheese chocolate, this is what you do. That's the look. Don't get me wrong, I love Kraft macaroni and cheese, and I did a tutorial on that one or a demonstration on that one. Y'all go check that out on my page as well. For those of you who like Kraft macaroni and cheese and you don't want to do the homemade macaroni and cheese, it's all right. Go on over there to my video and I'll show you how you can make that taste just as good as homemade, okay? But listen, baby, honey, for the one time, I'm knocking on the window one time. All right, listen. Tink Tink at the window, okay? Cool. Open the curtains. You there? All right, cool. Cousin Angie came to tell you, baby, if you want to eat some good old Southern comfort dishes food, honey, come on over to Cousin Angie's house. You ain't got to bring nothing. I fix the food. I got the drinks and the food. And this is what you want. Until the next time, I bring you another Southern comfort dish, honey. Thank you for supporting me. Please give me a thumbs up, honey, and leave me a message and let me know what you thought about this dish here. My homemade macaroni and cheese from scratch, honey. All the ingredients will be below the bottom of the video. Always check below the bottom of my videos. All of the full descriptions are there for everything you need. And if you ever have any questions, leave me a comment. I will respond to you personally. I do for all my videos. Also follow me on Instagram at Angela Southern Comfort Dishes. Follow me on Twitter at Angela Dishes. On Facebook, I have a private group for Angela Southern Comfort Dishes and Seasonings. And I also have a page for everybody for Angela Southern Comfort Dishes and Seasonings. Now my private page for Angela Southern Comfort Dishes and Seasonings, that is for those of you who want to get together and you want to cook something, you need one-on-one information. There's more details I'll give you about that. But follow me on both of my Facebook pages at Angela Southern Comfort Dishes and Seasonings. Honey, Pastor gonna be doing a sermon on the macaroni and cheese. Sister Lulu, honey, we was over at her house. Honey, y'all better go on and call the people. Call the Coles Department, J.C. Penney. Honey, I ain't got time to be playing with y'all. Not for the second time, for the one time, okay? All right, Cousin Angie gotta go, child. I gotta feed my family. I gotta cook, honey. Love y'all. Bye now.